talking to a cleaner, someone in the cafe, me, whoever it is, it's always that same message, that same undertone message to be able to keep moving forward and be proud of who you are.
Are you saying, it sounds like what you're saying is people go to this place, Oceans Retreat, and they start doing these things that they may have never done before, and just through the nature of going, okay, we're going to meditate here. Oh, I haven't done that before. And then we're going to go over here and we're going to actually get on a stand-up paddleboard and go over here just for half an hour. Then we're going to go over here and eat some fruit. We're going to do this. Like, it's constant me time. It's not forced. And in that process, they find themselves.
They find, definitely. And find out more about themselves, because it's taken away from their normal life, which they may be just sitting in front of the computer in an office all the time, or going through a divorce, or back home. They might have just gone through a divorce and all their friends are going, oh, how you feeling? How is everything? They get there and everyone's gone through something who's there, because that's why they're there. Sometimes it's an unspoken thing, and that's what's cool about it. Everyone knows that someone's there for their own reason, and they've got their own adversity they're facing back home. And, it's all relative to who they are and what's going on and what point in time it is in their life, But here's these usually women who are there and they bond together because of it, and they go on a journey, and we make them do things that are just outside their comfort zone that they think, I can't do that. And then all of a sudden they're doing it. And that happens all the time, the whole way through. So it switches over to feeling like, for a better word, worthless within themselves. And then all of a sudden they're achieving, going, shit, I didn't think I could do that. Oh, you made me go 10 more seconds. I was going to give up, but I did it, And it's constant. It's not pushing. It's not drill sergeant. There's just a subtle way of how I do things that just makes the program amazing. It's actually amazing. Like, every single time, like, no matter where I've been in the world that we do this, it's the change. I just go, wow. And for me, that's what I'm addicted to helping people and seeing their change. And we don't it's not just a turnstile where they just come in and check out and that's it, We lead them in, we lead them out, we follow their journey afterwards. And that's what's so special about what we're doing.
That's great, man. Because I didn't actually pick that up in the, when you see stuff on social media, a retreat. I always think about my wife, right? Going, oh, this might be nice. I'm thinking more about it's a holiday place where you go do some yoga.
And you go get spoiled.
Yeah, but it's hard to...
But it's that
I'm glad you're telling...
It's that as well,
Yeah, of course it is, but I'm glad I'm hearing it from you here. The outcome. The general outcome is like, wow, it's hard to relay what happens to most people in those things.
Yeah, look, it's it is crazy, and it doesn't matter wherever it's... surfers there, or footy players there, or love gurus there, or yogis there. It's for us, it's still the same message. And everyone's going through something. And everyone just needs a little time out, and everyone's got a story to tell. And it's just about them just being proud of who they are. Obviously, it all just comes back to me doing the paddle, and being the proudest moment of my life. And knowing what I've been able to achieve since then, and having that self-worth, and not just living day by day, hoping I'll get through a day. It's like, right, well, I've got another 100 years in me, so, let's get busy living. And that's what it's all about. And these people come out and just go, right, change the world, my world, that's it, Okay. And away they go.
So can I ask my second question?
Go for it.
It's a little bit, it might be a little bit nasty though.
Go for it.
I hope that, please don't take offence.
I don't. That's all right.
All right, because I also know, because of what I study, that a lot of people who are kind of in that worthless, depressed kind of, there's no point trying state of mind, are people who can't really afford those things. Do you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Look, I know exactly what you're saying, of course, but there's, that happens to people in all walks of life.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, and that's definitely something I'm working on. And for me, because that's why I've built the Rider Foundation. So the Rider Foundation's going to end up getting grants to be able to help people like that. So ultimately for me, which will happen very soon, is 1 week a month the Rider Foundation will fund for between 6 and 12 people to come through the program who can't afford it. And then we'll have pop-up ones that will go to different states and help people as well through the Rider Foundation. And that's what that'll do. Apart from, we've got 2 houses that we're going to start renting for youth, for mentorship houses, and have them come through the retreat as well and upskill them, learn about, cooking and gym and all that sort of stuff as well, So there's, for me, the retreat's just the start of it. And it's just a home base for us to start growing onto as well. But, that's definitely not a concern, but something I definitely think about as well. Like I come from no money also, but what sort of price do you put on changing your life? Like I sacrificed so much to do the paddle. It cost me ridiculous amounts of money that I don't want to even say here. But it changed my life. Yeah. So where do you get to a point where you go, hey, look, I've been screwy for 40 years. I can either check out now or I can change something and make a big sacrifice to make this change so I live the next 40 years happy.
Yeah.
And it's just about that.
Yeah.
So it's a very small amount. For that change.
Oh, absolutely. I totally agree with that. But I don't know. It's kind of like is it a double-edged sword?
Well, I guess it'd be too much of a there'd be so many problems in the world. It's too much of a weight for any organisation, any business to take on the problems of
homeless people and stuff like that. Yeah, but I'm thinking more like not homeless, because the homeless are probably more what the government needs to look after, because there's a lot of mental health issues that probably need a lot more, medical attention, because you're giving like good vibe kind of thing. What I was trying to get to is not people that can't even afford to live in a house, but people that might, I was going to say like me, but it's not me, because I do have access to internet, and I can, if I wanted to find a retreat, and I'm probably a lot better off than a lot of other people.
We're going to do a crowdfund to get you into this place.
No, but you know what I'm saying? Like there will be a lot of people that could probably benefit but probably will never even learn about, because they probably won't even listen to this podcast. They probably.
Of course they're going to. What do you mean?
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but here's the cool thing, Rika.
Yeah.
Is what great people like Damien Rider are doing, my mate Gavin Top, they create I'm not doing that in my life.
I think what you're doing is absolutely
I don't think you're doing it. And hey, Mattg, photography, of course he's here taking photos of us. I forgot to mention him there. We're all like gang, busting into our lives. There's beautiful people like Damien Rider who are creating these platforms. So these people that go to the retreat, they all have kids. Like the cool thing is they have kids and family that they influence from those days forward. Like, and it takes these great people like that changed the world.
Yeah, no,
and it's too much of a weight to go, there's so many like homeless kids out there. What can I do for them?
I didn't mean
it's impossible.
To do that. That's
Did
why
you?
I said, like,
but really?